The enlightening beings in this fifth stage, the stage difficult to conquer, become all the more mindful by not forgetting the nature of things. They become wise by certain knowledge. They become wayfarers by realizing the hidden meanings intended by the Scriptures. They become conscientious because of protecting self and others. They become steadfast by maintaining disciplined behavior. They become awake because of careful consideration of what is true and what is not. They become followers of knowledge because of not being led by others. They become followers of wisdom because of skill in expression, distinguishing the meaningful and meaningless. They become skilled in maturing beings because of skill in affecting higher knowledge. They become accomplished in the mystic knowledge because of skill in accomplishing meditation. They become skilled in expedience because of adaptation to the world. They become tireless because of accumulation of virtues. They become ceaselessly energetic because of seeking knowledge. They become unflagging in determination because of having accumulated great kindness and compassion. They become devoted to tireless seeking because of being in quest of the 10 powers, infallible expertise, and unique qualities of Buddhas. They become imbued with well-accomplished attention because of having accomplished Buddha land adornment. They become engaged in various good works because of having accumulated the distinctive marks and embellishments of Buddhahood. They become constantly engaged in right effort because of seeking the physical, verbal, and mental adornments of the enlightened. They become most respectful in conduct because of listening to all enlightening beings and expounders of truth. They become unhindered in mind because of continually traveling through the world by the great skill and means of enlightening beings. They become undistracted at all times because of application of effort to the full development of all beings. Thus engaged, the enlightening beings develop people by means of charity, kind speech, beneficial action, and cooperation. They develop people by showing forms, by revelation of enlightening action, by making clear the greatness of the enlightened, by showing the ills of the mundane world, by lauding the knowledge of Buddhas, and by production of great spiritual manifestations and application to various practices and works. The enlightening beings, thus engaged in the development of sentient beings, with minds continually following Buddha knowledge, engaged in unregressing goodness, intent on the search for supreme truth, practice whatever in the world would benefit sentient beings, such as writing, teaching, mathematics, sciences of various realms or elements, medical sciences, prevention of consumption, epilepsy, and possession, warding off poison, zombies, and witchcraft, song and dance, drama, music, storytelling, and entertainment, the construction of villages, cities, parks, canals, reservoirs, ponds abounding in lotuses, groves producing flowers, fruits, and medicine, the discovery of gold, jewels, and other precious substances, methods of pointing out the signs of the sun, moon, planets, stars, constellations, movements of the earth, omens, dreams, and the characteristics of coordination of general and specific actions and forms of limbs and parts of the body, points of cultivation of discipline, meditation, mystic knowledge, the immeasurables and formless states, and whatever else is not harmful or injurious, that which is conducive to the benefit and well-being of all creatures, that the enlightening beings undertake, guided by compassion to establish them in the way of Buddhas. To the enlightening beings in this stage, difficult to conquer, there appear many Buddhas, by great vision and willpower, many hundreds of Buddhas, many thousands, many hundreds of thousands, many millions, many billions, many trillions of Buddhas. Having seen those Buddhas, the enlightening beings honor and serve them with great resolution, providing the necessities of life, also providing comforts for enlightening beings, and honoring the religious community, and dedicate these roots of goodness to unexcelled, complete, perfect enlightenment. The enlightening beings also attend those Buddhas, and with greatest respect and reverence listen to, take up, remember their teachings, and, having heard them, apply them as much as possible. Many enlightening beings go forth from society into the tutelage of those Buddhas, and, having gone forth, become holders of learning and preachers of the teaching. Moreover, they become preachers who have attained command of the practices they have learned, because of not forgetting what they have learned from billions of Buddhas over billions of eons. The roots of goodness of many eons of the enlightening beings in this stage are refined, purified thoroughly, and become more radiant over hundreds and thousands and millions and billions of eons, just as gold adorned with jewels becomes brighter, purer, and more radiant. Because of accomplishment of the virtues of application of knowledge, they also become impeccable in conduct. Just as the light of the sun, moon, planets, and stars cannot be diverted by the winds, and is not of a class with the winds, in the same way the roots of goodness of the enlightening beings in the difficult-to-conquer stage, in accord with the thought of the skillful, wise, knowing mind, cannot be surpassed by any who learn or attain individual liberation, and are not of the same class as the worldly. For enlightening beings in this stage, the transcendent way of meditation is paramount, while they practice the rest as best they can. This is the stage of enlightening beings called difficult to conquer. Most of the enlightening beings in this stage become celestial sovereigns of the heaven of complete satisfaction, capable, powerful, able to detach beings from all false teachers and to establish them in the truth. Whatever acts they undertake, whether by giving, kind speech, beneficial action, or cooperation, it is all never apart from thoughts of Buddha, the teaching, the community, enlightening beings, the conduct of enlightening beings, the ways of transcendence, the stages, the powers, expertise, and unique qualities of Buddhas, including omniscience complete in all respects. Why? Because they want to be the best of beings, unexcelled leaders and guides, and ultimately omniscient refuges. Those who seek to be thus undertake the appropriate effort, by the energy of which they instantly attain 1,000,000,000 concentrations, see 1,000,000,000 Buddhas, and perceive their power. Shake 1,000,000,000 worlds, go to 1,000,000,000 lands, illumine 1,000,000,000 realms, mature 1,000,000,000 beings, abide for 1,000,000,000 eons, penetrate 1,000,000,000 eons past and future, contemplate 1,000,000,000 doctrines, and manifest 1,000,000,000 bodies, each appearing surrounded by 1,000,000,000 enlightening beings. Beyond that, enlightening beings with the power of vows, by the excellence of their vows, perform countless transformations of body, aura, mystic powers, vision, sphere of operation, voice, conduct, adornments, power, resolution, and performances.